They just were not interested.
For me now, it's happened one too many times.
Do you know what that did to me? It's like 0-0.
Keep the faith, yeah.
You've got to keep the faith. I've kept it for 52 years, mate. I ain't going to alter now.
Lads, another draw at home against a team we should be beating. What went wrong today?
I don't know. It was slow from the start again. It's every time the top teams drop points for some reason, we just do the same. We can't take advantage. It's a mentality thing. I don't know what it is. Do something, try something, create something, make a run, get in the faces. There wasn't enough. Mkhitaryan was too quiet. Rojo's misplacing like 3-4 passes in the first half. And there wasn't enough clear-cut chances. You know what I mean? It was just the Ibrahimovic shot in the first half, and in the second half it was the Mata one off the line. And that was it. There was just nothing there.
When Michael Carrick's played earlier in the season, we've been tearing it up.
Yeah.
Now he's going through a bad patch. United ain't turning up.
Do you know, that's another thing I want to say. Carrick has no competition for his position. And do you know how disgusting that is? Judging from, like, the guy's probably leaving this season. Do you know what I mean? And when he plays, that's when we play. We don't need that. We actually need competition in these actual positions. Mourinho's slow Schneiderlin. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying he's that kind of player that will fill that Carrick role, but we need someone to give that competition. Now we're going to bring Fellaini to compete with Carrick. I mean, we want someone that controls the game, and he did not control nothing today. I feel like that's where the liability started from there, but then all the players, no one was just bringing in that magic. Mkhitaryan, I can't even scream. I'm lost for words with him. Every time he lost it, do you know what that did to me? It's like 0-0 at home in a game like this on a Wednesday. Like, you couldn't, well, it's Wednesday, right? You can't.
But as soon as the challenge was made, go and win, close the gap, we bottled it.
Do
Do you think it is a mentality thing?
It's
No way. I don't feel it's a mentality thing. I feel like it's just a simple, like, the players, they pick and choose when they want to show up. I feel like you got Pogba. I mean, he's died. Like, I love the guy so much. Like, he's 89 minutes. You know what I mean, for the life, like, the day you signed him, I could have melted. Do you know what I mean? But I really could have. I won't even lie to you. But but it's like, you had an interview with Ferdinand talking about how these players' mentality behind the change rooms. I mean, I don't get me wrong, it's nice and everything for the whole camera, but if you're not bringing performances, we're just looking like idiots.
What went wrong today?
It just didn't like they were trying, didn't look like they were running for the ball. It just looked like they weren't there, you know what I mean? First half were terrible, second half.
What do you make of it, John?
They just were not interested. That's my own opinion. I hate to say it, but not good enough.
What do you think it was today? Because this isn't the first time we've had an opportunity to close the gap and we failed to do so.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's happened now. What's that? 5-6 matches. You know, Stoke and all rest. West Ham. It's there to take, and we're just not taking it. We're just not taking as opportunities. It'll all come together.
Do you think? Are you still confident? I've come out after the game feeling like, not again. Top four's gone now. Do you think that's an overreaction?
No, I don't. I don't think we'll get in top four, to be honest. Next year will be different, hopefully.
Do you think this is the year then where Jose's just got to build the foundation?
It took Fergie 4 years, didn't it? You know, to get it right. He's been here half a year. You've got to give him chance. Next season, watch United go. That's my opinion.
Should we not have expected maybe a little bit more this season?
I would be happy with winning a cup and getting into top four. I mean, it's still a possibility. We could still win 3 trophies and get in top 4. We'll just have to wait and see, mate.
Still keeping positive then for the rest of the season?
Yeah, keep faith. Keep the faith, yeah.
You've got to keep the faith. I've kept it for 52 years, mate. I ain't going to alter now.
Tom, I know there's been many games where we've drawn and we've come out thinking, you know what, we were unlucky today, we should have won that. But today, it feels a bit different, doesn't it?
It's typical United, isn't it? You know, Liverpool go and drop points, Chelsea go and drop points. You can still maybe catch them when we go and draw against a team like Hull. You can't say it's a one-off, a performance like that. Burnley, West Ham, Stoke away. The amount of times it happens, some of the players' performances today was awful. I don't think Mkhitaryan should have started. I don't think he's settling into the league well. He had that short spell.
Zayan, you're outside Old Trafford, 0-0 with Hull. I've just been mentioning that Mata chance at the back post. Did you think that was the moment today?
I thought we had 3 chances in the game. Zlatan had a chance, Mata had a chance, and Pogba's one-on-one. We should have scored them all. We always have chances. We dominate every game we have except from the Liverpool one away. And we don't take the chances. And we attack, we play well, everything's well, but we need to put the ball in the back of the net.
When we have these performances, it's always the same. First 5 minutes, we play well, we create a few chances, the fans start clapping, and then it's just sloppy for the rest of the first half. And then we can't get from A to B. And what I don't understand is when Pogba has a poor half, why can't he drop him? Why is it like, all right, who played just as bad or just slightly worse than Pogba so we can drop him? If Pogba's not performing, do you tell me if Pogba was taken off and Mata was put on, that something could have happened and we still would have kept the pace down the wings because Mata's not the quickest? Is it in his contract or something? Fergie said it, Raiola's a twat, so what can we expect?
We've seen everybody else drop points yesterday, and that's incentive in it to go and win the game. If you look at everybody else's results, that should be the motivation to go and put it in. And last 20 minutes, like when we played Middlesbrough 1-2-1, that like we were knocking on the door, we ended up like battering it down. But today, did it look like we smashed it down like we did against Middlesbrough? No, it just looked half-hearted in everything. It didn't look like the players gave enough of one to go out and get the win. It was just half-hearted.
Other than score, what did you want them to do? Other than score, they crossed it and they got it to the fullbacks. Everything that we were shouting for, it happened. It's just the final delivery wasn't good.
Hull went closest to scoring in the whole game.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, but obviously you're going to take that risk, aren't you? If it's 0-0 and it's 2 minutes to go, they had the best chance.
You think we're just lucky again? Unlucky again?
No, I don't think we're unlucky because we're not taking our chances. Football, it's about scoring more goals. It's about scoring goals. At the end of the day, all this passing, all this crossing, it's about scoring goals.
For me now, it's happened one too many times. I think this season we've had what? We've had Burnley, we've had Burnley, we've had Stoke, we've had Liverpool, we've had Arsenal, and there's probably a few more where we argue we could have won the game, should have won the game. But the thing is, we ended up we haven't been, and I don't know why. You could think of how many chances could you think of in those games that we should be scoring, and I don't know what it is, because I cannot think. You could think it's a mentality thing, but do you reckon that Jose Mourinho, is accepting that? Like, no, he's a winner. What else can he do? He's not, going out. He can't play the game, but I can't think that he's, sitting in that dressing room accepting that, because it's not acceptable.
You're not blaming the manager?
Are you?
I think, like, it comes to a point in time where you got to tell Zlatan go up top.
Yeah.
Well, you've got to tell people to do certain things, and I think, of course, he's not there taking their chances and he's not there finishing them off. But this can't happen more than 2 or 3 times. It's not luck anymore.
I agree. But when you buy a player like Zlatan, what are you going to tell him what to do? I don't know what it is. I don't really know what to say. But
the problem is
his substitutions were a bit suspicious as well. Like, do you tell me Mkhitaryan? Sure, he had a poor first half, but
I thought Mickey was our best player today.
Do you? I thought Phil Jones was, to be honest.
But I think for us, the problem with us is that we've got, like, after Zlatan stopped scoring, we're scratching around looking for someone to score. But if you look at Chelsea and you look at the teams ahead, if their top players not scoring, they have players in reserve. Look at Chelsea; they've got Hazard who could score. They've got potentially Willian.
They had Marshall on the bench.
Yeah, exactly.
What is going on with Marshall? I don't understand. He goes, if he plays magnificent against Wigan, he'll play. He got 2 assists. He was man of the match. Well, maybe not chosen, but he was my man of the match, and he was Maxwell's man of the match as well. This is shocking, man. What's going on?
I don't know where we go from here.
Are you still confident for top 4 in a word?
Not entirely. That's 2 words, but no.
Are you confident? No one's confident. Let's be honest now.
No comment.